Good morning, students of class 4th. Hope you all are fine, students. Students, please stay at home, stay happy, stay healthy. Students, today I'm going to start Unit 10th of your English grammar book, Countable and Uncountable Nouns. So, those of you who are having English grammar books, please turn to page number 37. Students, please turn to page number 37 of your English grammar book. We'll be doing countable and uncountable nouns. Students, please take out your English grammar books and turn to Unit 10, Countable and Uncountable Nouns. Students, today our topic is countable and uncountable nouns. Now, students, all of you can see a picture on the screen. Lot of things are there in the pictures. Now, I have drawn a line in the center of the picture. Now, students, can you see some difference between the pictures on the left side and the pictures given on the right side? Now, students, all the things given on the left side are countable. You can count them. Whereas all the things given on the right side of the line, they are uncountable. Now let's see how. The first picture is of orange. Oranges are countable. You can count orange. So orange is countable. Now, what do you mean by countable? All those things which can be counted are countable. What do you mean by uncountable? All the things which cannot be counted are uncountable. जिनको हम गिन सकते हैं, count कर सकते हैं, they are countable, and जिनको हम नहीं गिन सकते, they are uncountable. So oranges can be counted. They are countable. Burgers, we like to eat burgers. Burgers are countable. That's the reason we say, I want one burger. I had 3 burgers. So burgers are countable. French fries, yes. French fries again are countable. Eggs. When we purchase eggs, we say, give me a dozen eggs or give me 2 dozen eggs. And 1 dozen has got 12. 1 dozen means 12. The number 12 means 1 dozen. So, because we can count eggs, that's the reason we say to the shopkeeper that I want a dozen of eggs. So, eggs again is countable. Then, salad. Yes, we can count the salad. Vegetables. Yes, again countable. Cookies. Yes, you can count the cookies in a packet. So, it is again countable. Potatoes. Yes, countable nouns because it can be counted. Lollipop, I'm sure all of you loves to eat a lollipop. Lollipop again is countable. That's the reason when you go to the shop, you tell the shopkeeper, Uncle, give me 2 lollipops, 5 lollipops, 10 lollipops, 20 lollipops. Or today is my birthday. I've got 50 students in my class. So want to, I want 50 lollipops for distribution, isn't it? So lollipop again is uh, countable. Then hot dog. Again, hot dog is countable, students. Carrots. Carrot is also countable. Tomatoes. Yes, we can count tomatoes. Olive. Olives again countable. Peanuts. Peanuts is again countable. Pancakes. Yes, pancakes are countable because that's the reason when your mother packs your tiffin, you tell her, please don't give me more than 2 pancakes. I can just eat 2 pancakes and that's more than sufficient for me, isn't it? So pancake is countable. Onion, yes, students, we can count onion. So onion is again countable noun. Cherries, yes, we all love to eat cherries, red cherries. Cherries again is countable. Then grapes, grapes is countable. Then pod of peas again countable. And then you can also count that in one pod there were 5 peas, isn't it? Then watermelon, yes, countable. Now let's look at the pictures on the right side. Meat. Meat is uncountable because when we purchase meat, we purchase it in grams or kgs. We don't go to the butcher and tell him that give me one meat, two meat. Rather, we say, give me half kg of meat, give me a 1 kg of meat, isn't it? So, meat is uncountable because we cannot count meat. Rice. Students, rice. When you eat food, do you tell your mother, give me one rice, two rice? No. Rather, you say, give me a spoonful of rice, a bowl of rice, a plate of rice, and like that. So, generally, students, all the things which are made up of very small articles, we cannot be counted. All those things like rice, sugar, sand, these are all uncountable nouns. Sugar, as said, you cannot count sugar. But if we want sugar, we say, give me 1 kg sugar, give me a spoonful of sugar, isn't it? But we don't say one sugar, two sugar. So sugar again is uncountable. Jam, jam is uncountable because we can count a bottle of jam, but we cannot count jam, isn't it? Milk. Now, students, all liquids. It can be milk, tea, coffee, juice, water, all liquids, oil, all the nouns in liquid forms are uncountables because you cannot count the liquids. Rather, we measure them in liters and milliliters. So, you need to keep in mind, students, that all the liquids are uncountable. Coffee, coffee. You don't say one coffee, two coffee, five. Rather, we say a cup of coffee, two cup of coffee, 5 cup of coffee, and so on. So, coffee is uncountable. Cooking oil. All the cooking oils are uncountable, students. Honey, uncountable. Salt, we cannot count salt. Soup, liquid form, we cannot count. Tea, we cannot count tea. Ice cream. Ice cream, we all are fond of eating ice cream, but when we go to the shop, we tell the shopkeeper, give me a brick of ice cream, give me a cone of ice cream, give me a cup of ice cream. But we don't tell him, give me one ice cream, two ice cream. Isn't it? So ice cream is uncountable. Pasta, we all relish pasta, isn't it? But pasta, noodles, these things, they cannot be counted. When we eat pasta, we tell that I ate a bowl of pasta, I ate a plate of pasta, I ate a spoonful of pasta. But we don't tell I ate one pasta, two pasta. No, pasta, noodles, these cannot be counted. So uncountable. Mustard oil or mustard, both are uncountable. Mustard, small, small, that black seeds, and when you crush the seeds, some yellow things comes out. So mustard as well as mustard oil, both are uncountable. Then cereals, all the cereals, dal, uh, all varieties of pulses. सीरियल्स मीन्स दाल हुआ, चावल हुआ, जितनी भी ऐसे बेटा छोटी चीजें हैं, ये सब क्या है? अनकाउंटेबल. ये बोरियों में आती है, सैक्स में आती है, एंड वी कैन नॉट काउंट देम, बट वेट पे आती है. So all the things on the left side of the picture are countable, which can be counted. And all the nouns on the right side are uncountable because we cannot count them. So I hope students now the concept of countable and uncountable nouns is clear to you. Now let's move further. Now turn to page number 37. We'll be starting with Unit 10, Countable and Uncountable Nouns. Now, students, let's read the sentences carefully. Students, the first sentence says, ducks and swans are swimming in water. Now, first of all, let's identify the nouns in the sentence. First, ducks, noun, swans, noun, and water noun. There are three nouns in the sentence, students. Ducks, swans, and water. Now, what are nouns? Nouns are naming words. All the person, place, animal, birds, things which have got a name are nouns. So can you all count ducks? Can you all count swans? Yes, we can count ducks and swans. So ducks and swans, uncountable noun. Can you count water? No, we cannot count any liquid. Water is also a liquid form. So water is what? uncountable. So there are three nouns in the sentence in which ducks and swans can be counted, so countable noun, whereas water cannot be counted, so uncountable noun. Is that clear? Countable nouns can be counted, uncountable nouns cannot be counted. Now, the second sentence. The woman added ginger and basil leaves to tree. Now, in this, students, let's underline the noun first. Woman, ginger, basil leaves, and tea. There are four nouns in this sentence. Now, students, woman, person, and all the persons can be counted. So, woman is a countable noun. Ginger, can you count ginger? No, we cannot count ginger. So, we say a piece of ginger or 100 grams of ginger, half kg of ginger, isn't it? But we cannot count ginger. So, ginger is uncountable, whereas women are all countable now. Basil leaves. We can count basil leaves, yes. We can count basil leaves. So basil leaves are countable now. Tea. Again, what is tea? Tea is a liquid form of liquid form. So I said all the nouns in liquid forms are uncountable. Water, juice, milk, oil, tea, these all are uncountable nouns. So women and basil leaves can be counted, so countable nouns. Ginger and tea cannot be counted, so uncountable nouns. Now let's look at the third sentence. Let's identify the noun in the sentence. She bought bread and butter. Bread is countable. Now, students, let's look at the third sentence. She bought bread and butter. Now, students, in this sentence, let's find out the noun. Bread, bread, bread is the noun and butter is a noun. Now, can we count bread? No, we cannot count bread. Bread is uncountable. But if we cut the bread, we get slices. So slice of bread is countable, but bread is uncountable. When the baker bakes bread, he bakes the bread into loaves. So loaf of bread is countable, slice of bread is countable, but bread alone is uncountable. So keep in mind, students, slice of bread can be counted, loaf of bread can be counted, but bread cannot be counted. So bread is uncountable. Now, bread, we cannot count bread. Bread is uncountable. Slice of bread and loaves of bread can be counted. So they are countable now. Now, butter. Can you count butter? No, we cannot count butter, but rather we say a cube of butter. Isn't spread when we want butter to be spread on the bread, we say please spread some butter. We don't say spread one butter or to spread a cube of butter. है ना? Spread some butter, but because butter is uncountable. Now, students, let's look at the fourth sentence. I like watching butterflies, which is the noun butterfly. Can you count butterflies? Yes, butterflies can be counted. So they are countable nouns. Now let's look at the fifth sentence, students. Ishu ate two slices of bread and drank milk. Now, Ishu, noun, because name of a child. Two slices of bread. Again, noun and milk. There are three nouns. Issue, name of a person, and that boy. One boy is there, so we can see that one boy. So that one person is countable. Now, two slices of bread. I had explained that slices of bread and loaves of bread can be counted, so they are countable nouns. Whereas milk, again, I said all the nouns in liquid forms are uncountable. So you cannot count milk, but you can count slices of bread. So slices of bread, countable, milk, uncountable. And issue of boy and boy persons, I said all persons are countable. Now the concept of countable and uncountable should be clear to you. Countable nouns, all the nouns which can be counted. Uncountable, all the nouns which cannot be counted. Now, let's uh, do exercise 1. Now, students, what we have to do in this exercise, we need to write C for countable nouns and U for uncountable nouns. There are some nouns given and we need to identify whether the nouns are countable. If the noun is countable, we will write C. If the noun is uncountable, we will write U. Come on, let's start with exercise 1. First word is salt. Students, can you count salt? Can you count salt? No, we cannot count salt. So salt is uncountable. Salt is uncountable. And for uncountable, we should write U, because U, the word uncountable starts with the alphabet U and the word countable starts with the alphabet C. So we need to write U for uncountable and C for countable. What are countable nouns? All the things which can be counted. Uncountable, things which cannot be counted. So U for uncountable and C for countable. Salt, it is uncountable. We cannot count salt. So for salt, we'll write U. Now, the second noun is flour. Can you count flowers? So, we all can count flour. So, flour is countable. We can count flowers. Flour is countable. Tooth. Tooth. Can you count tooth? Yes. That's the reason we say we have got 32 teeth in our mouth. So, tooth can be counted. So, countable. Sugar. Can you count sugar? No, we cannot count sugar. Sugar is uncountable. Apples. Yes, we can count apples. So, apple is countable. Jam. Can you count jam? No, we cannot count jam. Jam, uncountable. Jam is uncountable. Water, liquid form of noun, cannot be counted. So, water is uncountable. Bottle of jam. Now, children, jam cannot be counted, but bottle of jam can be counted. So, bottle of jam is countable noun. Page. Can you count the pages? Yes, we've got numbers. That's the reason you say first page. I told you to turn on to page number 37 because then you could count that after 36, 37 page number will come and I need to open the book on page number 37. So pages can be counted. That's the reason when you purchase a notebook, it's written at the last that this notebooks contain 200 pages, 100 pages or 20 pages, isn't it? So pages can be counted. So pages countable now. Now the 10th word is paper. Can you count paper? No. Paper is uncountable. Paper is uncountable. Now the 11th noun is gold. Gold. Can you count gold? No. When your mother goes to purchase gold, she can count the ornaments made from gold, but she cannot count gold, isn't it? She'll buy a necklace that will weigh. So gold cannot be counted. But a ring, bangle, necklace, chain, these things can be counted. So gold is uncountable. Gold, silver, wood, cement, these are all uncountable concrete nouns. Golden ring. Yes, golden ring. You like a ring. This is it. I want to buy this ring. So, ring, countable now. Chair. We can count chairs. We cannot count plastic or wood, but we can count the things made out of plastic or wood. So chair can be made of plastic or can be made of wood. But then you can count chair. So chair is countable. Rice, can you count rice? We cannot count rice. So rice is uncountable. Wood, can you count wood? No. I said plastic, wood, these materials are uncountable nouns. Cake. Can you count cake? Cake. Yes, cake is countable. Honey, honey cannot be counted, so honey is uncountable. Penguins, can you count the birds? Yes, Penguins can be counted, so countable noun. Money. Now, children, can you count money? No, we cannot count money. We can count rupees and coins and notes, but because they are the currency. So, currency is countable, whereas money is uncountable. Rupees, can you count rupees? Yes, we can count rupees. So, rupees is countable now. So, this was the exercise about countable and uncountable nouns. Students, please complete this exercise. Those of you who are having grammar books. Now, students, let's learn something more about countable nouns. What are countable nouns? Countable nouns are individual objects, people, places which can be counted. बेटा वो सारी चीजें, चाहे वो people हो, चाहे वो जगह हो, चाहे वो objects हो, जिनको हम count कर सकते हैं, are countable nouns. And nouns are considered content words, meaning they provide the people, things, ideas about which we speak. आप nouns भी तो countable होते हैं, कुछ uncountable. Now, nouns are one of the 8 parts of speech. आपने देखा total कितने parts of speech हमने पढ़े थे unit 8 में? There are 8 parts of speech, है ना? And noun is one part of the speech, and again noun have got noun are of different types. And today we are mainly dealing about countable and uncountable nouns. अब example, apple, book, government, student, island, these are different types of noun. अब इसमें कुछ चीजों को हम काउंट कर सकते हैं, वो काउंटेबल नाउन, एंड कुछ को हम काउंट नहीं कर सकते हैं, वो अनकाउंटेबल. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, एप्पल काउंटेबल नाउन, बुक countable noun, because these two things can be counted. Government, can you count government? No, it cannot be counted. Student, can you count student? Yes, we can count student. So, student is countable. Island, can you count island? Yes, there are 2 islands in the state, isn't it? If we can say so, there are 2 islands in the ocean, isn't it? So, islands is again countable. Islands are countable nouns. Now, a countable noun can be both singular, a friend, a house, etc. Beta, countable nouns can be singular or plural because they all have plural forms. Apple, singular, but apples, plural form. House, singular, houses, plural form. Then, plural, we can also say a few apples, a few trees, lot of trees, all are countable nouns. And we can use the singular form of verb with singular countable nouns. Now, we always remember, we use is with a singular noun. Here you can see, there is a book on the table. We have used is with a book. A book is singular, so we have used the verb is. Now you need to remember that before singular nouns, we use the verb is if it's the sentence is in present tense, and was if it's in past tense. And if so, for all countable singular nouns, we use the verb is or was depending upon the tense. Now, second sentence, that student is excellent. Now, for that student, because we are talking about one student, we are using the verb is. So, nouns have countable nouns have got singular and plural forms, whereas uncountables do not have plural forms. You need to keep in mind, beta. अनकाउंटेबल नाउन का कोई प्लूरल फॉर्म नहीं होता. हम उसमें एस, ई एस, आई एस हमने सीखा था पहले कैसे प्लूरल बनाना. हम अनकाउंटेबल नाउन्स का प्लूरल फॉर्म बना ही नहीं सकते. दे डोंट हैव एनी प्लूरल फॉर्म. यू नीड टू कीप इन माइंड. एज आई सेड, आइलैंड, आइलैंड्स हो सकता है, isn't it? एप्पल, एप्पल्स हो सकता है, बट वुड, वुड्स नहीं होता है ना. शुगर, शुगर्स नहीं होता है. सॉल्ट, सॉल्ट्स नहीं होता है. सो all the uncountable nouns do not have a plural form. Now next, use the plural form of verb with a countable noun in plural. बेटा अब अगर आपका जो noun है वो plural होगा तो हम verb plural form का use करेंगे. अभी हमने क्या पढ़ा? सिंगुलर नाउन के साथ हमको is या was यूज करना होता है. सेम वे प्लूरल के साथ हम are या were यूज करेंगे. If the sentence is in present tense, we'll be using are, and if the sentence is in past tense, we'll be using were. Let's look at the example. There are some students in the classroom. In this sentence, uh, students is plural, so with students we are using are, isn't it? Those houses are very big, aren't they? Now, houses plural, we have used are. So, you need to remember singular noun के साथ singular form of verb, plural noun के साथ plural form of verb. Is, was, singular noun के साथ which can be जो n वाले single होते हैं, and are or were with plural nouns. Now, students, what are uncountable nouns? Uncountable nouns are material, concepts, information, etc., which are not individual objects. As we had read कि जो इंडिविजुअल ऑब्जेक्ट नहीं होते, जिनका कोई प्लूरल नहीं होता है, वो जिनको हम काउंट नहीं कर सकते, दीज आर ऑल अनकाउंटेबल नाउन. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इंफॉर्मेशन, वाटर, अंडरस्टैंडिंग, वर्ड, चीज, एक्सेट्रा, ये सब आपके अनकाउंटेबल. आप चीज नहीं काउंट कर सकते. इंफॉर्मेशन यू कैन नॉट काउंट, water you cannot count, wood you cannot count. If you want cheese, you'll say I want a piece of cheese, I want a cube of cheese, I want a slice of cheese, but you cannot say I want a cheese, isn't it? So these things are uncountable noun. And students, please remember, uncountable nouns are always singular. Uncountable nouns are always singular. They do not have any plural form. अभी आप देखिए, वाटर का वाटर्स कर सकते, नहीं कर सकते. इंफॉर्मेशन कर सकते, नहीं कर सकते. अंडरस्टैंडिंग्स, नो वी कैन नॉट मेक. वुड, वुड्स, नो वी कैन नॉट. चीज, चीजेस, नहीं. सो all the uncountable nouns do not have a plural form. And we always use the singular form of verb. हमेशा uncountable nouns के संग आपको is या was यूज करना है. कभी भी आपको are और were नहीं यूज करना है बेटा. Always singular form of verb is used with uncountable nouns. Now, let's look at the example. There is some water in the pitcher. बेटा water के संग, क्योंकि हम singular मान के चलते, अनकाउंटेबल उनको कोई उनका प्लूरल फॉर्म नहीं होता अनकाउंटेबल नाउन्स का, तो हमेशा उनके संग सिंगुलर फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब यूज करेंगे. देयर इज सम वाटर इन दैट पिक्चर. वाटर क्या है? आपका अनकाउंटेबल नाउन है. और इज क्या है? सिंगुलर फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब. सो वी ऑलवेज यूज द सिंगुलर फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब विद uncountable noun. That is the equipment we use for the project. Now equipment uncountable है ना? So इसके साथ हम क्या use करेंगे? Is, because they do not have any plural forms. Now students, let's know the difference between countable and uncountable noun. Countable nouns can be counted with numbers. जितने भी बेटा countable nouns होते हैं उनको हम count कर सकते हैं numbers के साथ. Whereas uncountable nouns cannot be counted with numbers. Uncountable को हम numbers के साथ नहीं count कर सकते. First difference. Countable nouns can be counted with numbers. Uncountable nouns cannot be counted with numbers. Second, countable nouns take both singular and plural forms. Countable nouns के singular form भी होते हैं और plural forms. Whereas uncountable nouns only take the singular form. They do not have any plural forms. Countable nouns can be made plural. बेटा उनके singular plural form दोनों होते हैं, इसलिए उनका हम plural बना सकते हैं. But uncountable nouns cannot be generally made plural. Generally हम uncountable nouns को plural नहीं बना सकते. Now, countable nouns use the interrogative expression how many. बेटा जिसमें भी how many words है, many मतलब आप count करके बता सकते हो. How many children were there in the class? You can say 40, 30, and like that. You can count and tell. But uncountable के संग हम interrogative expression क्या use करते हैं बेटा? How much? Much which cannot be counted. हाउ मच, मच बेटा जहां भी आएगा आप याद रखिएगा कि अनकाउंटेबल नाउन्स के लिए यूज किया जाता है और मेनी यूज किया जाता है काउंटेबल नाउन्स के साथ. सो दिस वाज द difference between countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Once again, we'll revise. Countable nouns can be counted with numbers. Uncountable nouns cannot be counted with numbers. Countable nouns takes both singular and plural form. Uncountable nouns takes the singular form of verb. काउंटेबल नाउन्स कैन बी मेड प्लूरल्स, अनकाउंटेबल नाउन्स कैन नॉट बी मेड प्लूरल. अभी जैसे बताया काउंटेबल नाउन्स को हम कभी भी प्लूरल नहीं बना सकते, और सॉरी काउंटेबल नाउन्स को हम प्लूरल बना सकते, अनकाउंटेबल नाउन्स को हम प्लूरल नहीं बना सकते. काउंटेबल नाउन्स के संग अगर नाउन सिंगुलर है तो सिंगुलर फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब, और अगर प्लूरल है तो प्लूरल फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब. वेयर इज अनकाउंटेबल नाउन के संग हमेशा सिंगुलर फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब इज या was ही यूज होगा. And the last difference is countable nouns use the interrogative expression how many. Many से आप याद रखो जिसको हम काउंट कर सकते हैं. And uncountable nouns use the interrogative expression how much. Much means जिसको हम काउंट नहीं कर सकते. सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट डिफरेंस तो ये बेटा कि अनकाउंटेबल नाउन को हम प्लूरल नहीं बना सकते. काउंटेबल नाउन्स कैन बी मेड प्लूरल्स बट अनकाउंटेबल नाउन्स कैन नॉट बी जनरली मेड प्लूरल्स. उनमें हम एस, ई एस, आई एस, वी एस जोड़ के उनको प्लूरल नहीं बना सकते. अनकाउंटेबल नाउन्स का कोई प्लूरल फॉर्म नहीं होता, इसीलिए हम उनको सिंगुलर नाउन की तरह उनमें सिंगुलर फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब भी यूज. आई होप दिस इज क्लियर टू यू. नाउ tip of the day, we can make plural of, sorry, we can't make plural of uncountable nouns. We don't say sugars, waters, etc. हम as explained हम uncountable nouns का plural form बना ही नहीं सकते हैं. We cannot make the plural of uncountable nouns, and we don't use a or n with uncountable nouns क्योंकि हम उनको count नहीं कर सकते, इसलिए हम उनके आगे article a और n नहीं लगा सकते. जो भी अनकाउंटेबल नाउन है उनका वी कैन नॉट मेक प्लूरल फॉर्म्स, वी कैन नॉट यूज द आर्टिकल ए और एन बिफोर देम. कीप इन माइंड uncountable nouns cannot be made plurals and we cannot use the article a or n before uncountable nouns. We don't say an oil, a rice, a sugar. हम कभी बोलते हैं ऐसे? We cannot say because हम an लगा ही नहीं सकते uncountable nouns के संग. Uncountable nouns का कोई plural form नहीं होता. Uncountable nouns do not have any plural forms. We can't make plural of uncountable nouns. We cannot make plural of uncountable nouns. We cannot use a or n with uncountable nouns. I hope this is clear. Now, let's start with exercise number 2. Uncountable nouns can be counted. In order to specify the quantity of uncountable nouns, we use words like a little, some, much, a glass of, a piece of, a slice of, a pinch of, a heap of, a bottle of, etc. अब बेटा, as we have studied कि हम uncountable nouns को count नहीं कर सकते, but हम उनके संग कुछ वर्ड्स लगाते हैं. जैसे जैम, सपोज जैम आपका अनकाउंटेबल नाउन है, बट हम बोलते हैं अ जैम ऑफ बॉटल, अ बॉटल ऑफ जैम. इजंट इट? हम ऐसे ही बोलते हैं ना, अ बॉटल ऑफ जैम. तो बॉटल ऑफ जैम काउंटेबल है, बट जैम क्या है आपका? अनकाउंटेबल. आप मिल्क को काउंट नहीं कर सकते, बट आप क्या बोलते हो? अ ग्लास ऑफ मिल्क. तो ग्लास ऑफ मिल्क इज काउंटेबल, वेयर इज मिल्क इज अनकाउंटेबल. अ पीस ऑफ, आप बोलते हो ना गिव मी अ पीस ऑफ चीज, बोलते हो कि नहीं? तो चीज अनकाउंटेबल है, बट अगर आप उसके आगे अ पीस ऑफ लगा दोगे, अ पीस ऑफ चीज, तो वो क्या हो जाएगा? काउंटेबल. अ स्लाइस ऑफ, आप बोलते हो कि नहीं गिव मी अ स्लाइस ऑफ ब्रेड. ब्रेड अनकाउंटेबल है, बट हम उसके संग अगर अ स्लाइस ऑफ या अ लोफ ऑफ लगा देंगे तो वो क्या हो जाएगी? काउंटेबल. आप गार्बेज, गार्बेज अनकाउंटेबल है, आप कूड़े को गिन नहीं सकते, इजंट इट? बट अगर आप उसके आगे अ हीप ऑफ गार्बेज बोलेंगे तो दैट इज काउंटेबल. So I believe now this is clear. Now we'll fill in the blanks with suitable uncountable nouns. Children, in the word bank, certain uh, words are given. Let's read those words. Cream, petrol, rice, cement, iron, milk, sand, wool, salt, water, wood, butter, soap, ink, food, curd, oil, paper, grass. Students, all these are uncountable nouns. ये सारे words बेटा कौन से हैं? Uncountable हैं. और इनको अब हमें ऐड करना है उन blanks में. Let's start the exercise. Now students, first one. Please give me a glass of dash. I'm thirsty. When you're thirsty, what do you drink? Water. So water is uncountable, but when you add a glass of with water, it becomes countable. So please give me a glass of water. Water alone is an uncountable noun, but if we add a glass of, it becomes a glass of water becomes countable. So please give me a glass of water. I am thirsty. Now the second one. I gave the beggar some dash to eat. Now food. Food is uncountable. But if we add some, you can see I gave the, that means you are telling him about some quantity. I gave the beggar some food to eat. Now third. Cow give us milk. Cow gives us milk only. So from the word bank, we select the word milk. Now next, we can make dash, dash and butter from the milk. Now, what all things can be made from milk? What all things can be made from milk? Cream, then curd, and third one is butter over here. So cream, butter and curd can be made from milk. So the fourth sentence is we make cream, curd and butter from milk. And cream, curd and butter, all these three are uncountable nouns. Now, we buy dash from petrol pump. What do we buy? Petrol. So petrol again is uncountable noun. Now next, she used so much dash to fry the bread rolls. We always fry the bread rolls in oil. So oil will come here. Now, seventh, sheep give us wool. Sheep does not give us wood. So sheep does not give us grass. Sheep does not give us rice. Sheep give us wool only. So we'll select wool from the bank. Now, next one. There is a little dash in the ink pot. And have a look, with ink we have used little. We have used the word little. There is a little ink in the ink pot. So with ink pot, we'll use the word ink again, which is uncountable because it's in liquid form. 9. Look at these blades of green grass. Now, grass is uncountable, but blades of green grass. Now, blades of green grass. With grass, we have used blades of green grass. And those blades of green grass, if we pull some grass from the ground, then you can see blades of grass because they are pointed. So we have used the word blades of green grass. Now, next, we bought a kilo of dash for making biryani. For biryani, we need rice. So, which uncountable noun will come here? Rice. Now, add a pinch of dash to the soup. Salt. We add a pinch of. Pinch means बेटा एक चुटकी भर के, जितनी आपकी दो फिंगर्स के बीच में आता है, that is known as pinch of. Pinch of salt. Especially when you eat something and you feel that there is less salt in it, you generally take a pinch of salt from the bottle and sprinkle it over your food. The pinch of salt means the salt which comes in between your two fingers. जो भी हमारी दो फिंगर्स के बीच में अमाउंट आता है, that is known as a pinch of salt. आप pinch करते हो ना अपने फ्रेंड को, isn't it? So कैसे pinch करते हो? 2 fingers से करते हो. तो pinch of salt is exactly the amount which comes between your 2 fingers. Now, we need dash to make furniture. Furniture is made from wood. So, wood, again uncountable noun. Now, dash, dash and dash are the main raw materials for making house. Now, what things are required to make a house, students? You need cement, iron and sand. These are the raw materials which are needed for constructing a house. Cement, sand, and iron. These three are uncountable nouns. 14. Give me a cake of dash for washing hands. Now, soap is not countable, but a bar of soap, a cake of soap is countable. So, with soap, we use cake of. Give me a cake of soap for washing hands. Now 15. Save dash to save trees. Save paper. Save paper to save trees. So students, this was all about uncountable nouns. Please complete exercise 1 and 2 of unit 10 given on page number 37 and 38.